What have we done to our environment? Environmental pollution is not a new phenomenon, yet it remains the world's greatest problem facing humanity, and the leading environment causes of morbidity and mortality. And amongst them, water pollution and solid waste pollution are two of the most adverse nowadays. The water pollution is a worldwide problem confronted daily by a big part of the human population and also the animal kingdom. Did you know that unsafe water kills more people than war and all other forms of violence combined? Meanwhile, our drinkable water sources are finite. Less than 1% of the Earth's fresh water is actually accessible to us. Without action, the challenges will only increase by 2050, when global demand for fresh water is expected to be greater.
The first one is Yamuna's river. The Yamuna River is widely considered the most polluted river in the world. This body of water is heavily polluted with 500 million gallons of sewage dumped into it every day. The capital city of New Delhi dumps over half of its daily waste directly into the river, and many other cities and towns along the river do the same. Sewage, garbage, and chemicals are also dumped into the same river. This river is polluted with just about everything. The second one is the famous Kim Kim River. This water contamination incident occurred on March 7, 2019 at the Kim Kim River in Pasir Gudang as a result of unlawful chemical waste dumping. The incident began on March 7, 2019 when a number of students and cafeteria workers from two schools near the river were reportedly ill and complained of their respiratory problems. Toxic gases were emitted as a result of the illegal dumping, harming 6,000 individuals and putting 2,000 more people in hospitals. The majority of the victims were students, and 100 schools along the river were closed as a result. While the third one is the Deepwater Horizon oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico. The largest accidental marine petroleum oil spill took place after a large explosion occurred on the Deepwater Horizon oil drilling rig. As the rig sank, it released oil into the ocean that spread very quickly throughout the area. As a result, 210 million gallons of crude oil leaked into the ocean and continue to leak slightly even as today. The excessive use of hazardous medical waste. Due to COVID-19 pandemic, Ministry of Health has reported that the clinic waste in Malaysia has increased by 27% by weight. The increase is mainly attributed to the increased usage of disposable gloves, face masks, and the personal protective equipment by the medical staff. Plastic pollution. Plastic pollution occurs when plastic has gathered in an area and has begun to negatively impact the natural environment, create problems for plants, wildlife, and even the human population. Plastic is made from toxic compounds known to cause illness, and since it is meant for durability, unfortunately, it is not biodegradable.
Impact of water pollution to the society. These are the causes of water pollution, and there are many more that you can read the text in the video. What are the effects to us? First one is causes foul smell, fish and plants cannot live, and many more as you can see from the video.
The total amount of garbage in the patch
This
is
video
impossible
is
to
about
calculate
impact
because
of
of the
solid
thick layers
waste
of built-up
pollution to the
waste.
society.
A lot of the garbage in the water is
Let
made up
us
of
hear
type
what
N
they say about
plastics, consisting of abandoned fishing nets and plastic rope. Type H hard plastics and type F foam plastics also comprise large portions of the patch. Since more than 180 times more plastic than food is found at the surface of the garbage patch, unsuspecting sea life, such as sea turtles, can have up to 74% of their diets composed of this ocean plastic. Although it may appear that the effects of the garbage patch end with marine life, it has become evident that these patches lead to detrimental effects for human life as well. While plastic does not organically degrade, it does still break down into what experts have termed microplastics. These tiny fragments of plastic enter our food supply through seafood and sea salt. Once in our digestive systems, they disrupt the human endocrine system and throw our hormones out of balance.
Avoid the use of harmful chemicals for cleaning. Bleach is a great stain remover, yet it is toxic to water bodies. Rather than using bleach, switch to other natural cleaners. These natural cleaners are environmentally friendly, and they are as effective in house cleaning. Also, with natural cleaners, you don't have to worry about water pollution.
The second R is for recycling. Now, it is easier than ever to recycle things we don't need anymore, so that they can be reused. Near your home, you can find places like the recycling station and containers for cans, plastic, paper, or organic waste. They each have specific colors to make it easier to identify. By using them, you will avoid contaminating nature, the rivers and seas, as well as the atmosphere, which is the air we breathe.
Recycled items are reprocessed and used in creating new products. This procedure helps in reducing the consumption of natural resources while lowering the ultimate waste disposal challenges.